Hello YouTube. So I'm making a review about niacin, and I'm not making a review about this brand in particular. I'm just talking about niacin, the product itself, um, and how it helps someone who has chronic illness or dealing with, the diseases that we have today, the heavy metals, Lyme or mold toxicity, or other chronic fatigue, other illnesses. This is not medical advice. This is just, my experience in taking the supplement, niacin. And I took niacin in the past. I've been taking it on and off for many years. Uh, it wasn't very beneficial in the beginning because uh, niacin is supposed to melt the fat and remove toxins from the body. There is a protocol where you take niacin and then you exercise for 45 minutes and then you take uh, activated for two actually you exercise for 20 minutes, then you be stay in a sauna for 40 minutes or so, and then you take activated charcoal so you can remove any toxins. It's niacin heats up the body, or it actually vasodilator. It opens the veins, and it also gives you that flushing feeling where your body heats up, and it's supposed to help with removing toxins, with um, removing it either like breaks up fat cells, and most of the time the fat cells have toxins in them because the body stores toxins in fat cells, so in a way to protect itself. So when I used it in the past, I didn't experience much results from the niacin. I do a lot of protocols, and recently, after doing a lot of protocols and finding different ways to detox, I find it more beneficial. But you need to have for me, I had to have the right combination of things to help with the detox in order for the niacin to help. But in general, niacin is used for detoxing, for weight loss, for some people use it for as an antidepressant, anti-anxiety. So it may help with these conditions. For me, the way I use it is for detoxing because it's supposed to detox the body. Supposedly, it should detox the body from heavy metals and toxins. Um, so, from my experience, I use it in combination with other things. I use it with MSM, but I do multiple protocols in order to detox my body. I was told I have heavy metals, and I use it to remove heavy metals and to deal with chronic Lyme and mold toxicity. So overall, I would say it's a good product, but you always have to, from my experience, you always have to start slow. This one is a 500 milligram, but you want to start lower if you can find it in 100 milligram, because most people experience, especially with this form of niacin, the niacin that is not extended, you feel a heating of the body sensation. It's heating to the body because of the flushing effect. So you always want to start slow. Um, it's also good with circulation, with but if you have toxins and if you have heavy metals, it's not going to be the most beneficial because you're actually circulating toxins in the body. So most of the protocols will take, especially if you have heavy metals or you have heavy toxicity, you take the niacin and then you take activated charcoal after 45 minutes of taking the niacin. So most of the toxins are removed from the body. From my experience, I I don't advise someone who's ill to take niacin and activated charcoal, because activated charcoal is beneficial, but it's also very depleting to the body. So from my from my experience, it's very depleting, and if you are experiencing chronic illness or heavy metals, you're already depleted because the body is fighting against a lot of toxins and just trying to keep up, and it will deplete the body. So you have to start very slow, from my experience. Anyway, that's my review about of niacin, and thank you. Bye.